Happy morning, children. We will solve practice set 8.2, question number 7. Measure of one angle of a rhombus is 50 degree. Find the measures of remaining three angles. So now here I have drawn the rhombus and measure of one angle is given 50 degree. So quadrilateral given I have written quadrilateral EFGH is a rhombus. And here as it's given one angle is 50 degrees. So there are four angles, any one angle we can take it as 50 degree. So I have taken measure of angle FEH is 50 degree. This I have written here, okay, and measure of the remaining three angles we have to find. So I have written here, find measures of these three angles. So as you can see here, the first statement given quadrilateral EFGH is a rhombus given. So we have studied opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent. So FEH, this angle is congruent to angle FGH. this angle. So if both the angles are congruent, their measures are equal. So I have already written here, measure of angle FEH is equal to measure of angle FGH. So here reason what we will write, opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent, so their measures are equal. So this reason we can write opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent. Congruent means equal measures. This we have written. So now third point. In the third point what we will write? Measure of angle FEH is 50 degrees. So we will write here 50 is equal to measure of angle FGH. Reason, statement, second and given. 50 degrees given, that we have substituted here. So we have got this third statement, these two reasons. Okay. Now it means out of these three angles, this angle we already got, measure of angle FGH. Now this remaining two angles we have to find. Now these two angles, they are angle EFG. Okay. So now angle EFG we have to find, and angle FHG, or we can say GHE. So GHE, this we have to find, and EFG. Now these two angles, they are congruent because they two are opposite angles. So if I find angle H, then these two will be equal. So we don't have to find this again. We will just write opposite angles are congruent. So for finding this angle, side EF is parallel to side GH. This is also one of the properties of a rhombus. Now if these two are parallel lines, parallel sides, then EH is our transversal. We have studied parallel lines in detail. So if you compare and see EF and HG parallel lines, EH is the transversal. Then this angle E and this angle H, they are a pair of interior angles. I have explained in detail to you about interior angles. So they are interior angles. And some of the measures of interior angles is 180 degree. So if this is 50 and total is 180, so what will be the remaining this angle's measure? It will be 130, right? So angle this we have got 130. These two are equal. So this angle will also be 130. So only in writing we should write it properly, the reasons and the statements. So here I have written now segment EF is parallel to segment GH. EH is the transversal. These two angles are interior angles. That all information I have written. See. And we can write opposite sides of a rhombus are parallel to each other. Now because they are parallel, then only the concept of interior angles will come. and we know the property of interior, sum of their measures is 180. So from statement 4, and I have written here interior angles. These two are interior angles. Like this, in short, we can write the reason. So number 6th will be, now FEH is 50 degree. Measure of angle FEH is 50 degree. So I will write here 50 plus measure of angle EHG is equal to 180 degree. Reason, from given, means from given we have taken 50 and from statement 5. Now we will just put therefore and we will solve. Therefore, measure of angle EHG is equal to 180 minus 50, which is equal to 180 minus 50 will be 130 degree. So like this we can write it down. So now last step, what we will do, we will write measure of angle EHG is equal to measure of angle EHG is equal to measure of angle EFG is equal to measure of angle EFG. Now what we will write here, opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent. So like this, you should write the reasons. Like this, congruency sign also you can use. Opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent. Now the 8th step will be measure of angle EHG is 130. So we will write here 130 is equal to measure of angle EFG. Right? So all the angles, see, measure of angle EHG is 130. So I substituted it here, and EFG we got. Right? So we will write the reason here. Statement, now from 6th we have taken 130. So we will write from statement 6 and statement 7. From these two we have got the reason. So this angle we have got 130 degree.